Hey guys, it's me, Jasmine Z, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're not new here, make sure I don't even know what my intro is. My brain doesn't even work right now. I can't even remember what my intro is. Y'all know what to do. As you can see from this title, this is not a good video. This is not a happy video, so hence why my brain's kind of just scattered right now. But I just wanted to come on here and briefly talk about what happened. For those of you who don't know, or maybe you do know, I've always said that if I was gonna be a YouTuber and like put my life out there, I wasn't just gonna talk about the highlights and the good parts of my life, but I was also gonna talk about the bad parts, because I feel like not enough people are transparent enough to do that. So clearly this is, you know, a bad part in my life. This is a low time, but I just wanted to make this video kind of as a tribute to my dog, and then also, just, you guys are my therapist, so it just helps for me to talk about stuff. I'm gonna try not to make this video too long and ramble too much, but before y'all think to yourselves or say in the comments or something, I don't know, you know, it's just a dog, like, why are you sad about a dog? Like, if you've never had a dog, you wouldn't understand. Like, you would not get it. Like, losing a dog is literally like losing a child or losing a sibling. And to me, my dog was my child. Like, I called him my son, my baby. So that's why this is really hard. But hopefully I don't cry. I've obviously been crying a lot. It's only been 2 days since he passed. But I don't know. It's like a roller coaster, you know? It's like up and down, you know? But anyways, so my dog, he was a Yorkie. His name was Jackson. And he was only 8 years old. He would have been 9 in February, and we didn't have him since he was a puppy. We actually got him when he was like a little bit older than 1 year old, so we had him for about 7 years. And I'm sad because, like, typically younger, y'all know I can never talk. I can never get my words out right. Typically smaller dogs live longer. They're supposed to live to be like, you know, 14, 15 years old, but he died when he was 8. So he still lived a good life, but I mean, I don't know. Just obviously wish he would have lived a little bit longer, but clearly it wasn't up to me. But he died of cancer. He was diagnosed a couple months ago, actually, with it's called a carcinoma of the salivary gland. So like, it was a tumor in his neck. And it started off like so small, we barely could even feel it. Like, when we would, you know, pet him, we would feel a little lump there, but we didn't think much of it until he actually had another bump on his leg, on like one of his hind legs. So we're like, whoa, he has 2 bumps on him, like, let's take him to the vet and see what's up. So we did that. Turns out the bump on his leg was nothing serious. It was just like a hair bump or something like that. And then when we did, like, it's called a fine needle aspirate, where they take just like a little sample of it through a needle. When they did the test on that, it came back inconclusive. So they were like, well, it could potentially be cancer, but the test can't confirm it, so you need to do a biopsy. So a month later, we did a biopsy, and then that's when it came back that it was carcinoma. And according to the vet we took him to, it is such a rare form of cancer. Like, he had only seen 3 or 4 cases in his 25 years of being a vet. So it was extremely rare. And, you know, we asked him, like, did anything cause this? Like, is it something we did? And he was like, no, it's literally just bad luck. So unfortunately, my dog was the 1 in a million to, you know, have this type of cancer, and it was super aggressive. And the vet told us that, you know, he couldn't even give us an amount of time that he would live. He was just like, it's too aggressive. We can't take it out because of where it is. So they couldn't remove it because it was too close to like his like carotid artery and stuff, and that could have potentially killed him. And it was too much for chemo. So they were just like, you just have to just let it go until, you know, he can't go anymore. And they told us because of where it would either stop him from breathing, or it would cause him to not be able to swallow. And like I said, at the time, it was small. Like, it started off maybe, I don't even know, like this small, just maybe the size of a quarter, I don't know. And in the span of like 2 months, it grew to probably like the size of my fist. And again, my dog, he was a Yorkie, so he was small. He only weighed maybe like 5 or 6 pounds. So a huge tumor like this big on his neck, it was literally like he had a second head. And that sounds funny, but it really wasn't. Like, it was huge. And it just caused him to lose so much weight. And he was literally just skin and bones by the time, you know, we had to make the decision. And it was a tough decision because, you know, at first as a family, we were trying to decide like, okay, how do we even want to do this? Do we want to, you know, do it at the house? Because, you know, there's people who can come to your house and do it. Do we want to take him to the vet? Like, do we want his ashes? All this different stuff. So it took us a while to kind of decide on what we were going to do. And then it was also really hard to decide like when we would do it, like when was the right time. And I had called some vets a few weeks ago just to get some information on it and to understand the process and stuff. And, you know, we knew the time was coming, we just didn't know when it would be. So I think it was like last Thursday. So last Thursday was Thanksgiving. So it was like maybe last Wednesday. We were like, okay, we know like the time is coming soon. We just kind of wanted him, this might sound selfish, but we wanted him to at least have like his last Thanksgiving. So we were like, okay, we want him to try to make it through the weekend. But we could tell again, like he was declining, you know, he wasn't himself anymore. He was just always laying down in the corner, like in odd places. Like he normally would sleep, like he was a very just chill dog, but he was just, it was different. Like he just wasn't himself. And then we could like tell he just would move slower, and we would have to like hand feed him. He wouldn't eat on his own. So, you know, we knew the time was coming. And I don't know what made me decide this. I'm always like the deciding person in the family. I guess that's just being the oldest child. That's just how it goes. So I had decided Sunday should be the day. And then I let my family know like, hey, I really feel like Sunday should be the day. What do you guys think? Everybody was on board with that. So I ended up calling the vet and making the appointment. And yeah, the day came, and oddly enough, I feel like he knew. Like, I feel like my dog knew, because the night before he was, I don't want to say fine, like he was fine given the circumstances. Like he wasn't normal, but he was okay. But then the next morning he woke up and he was like wheezing, like you could tell he could barely breathe. Like he was struggling, and I'm like, wow, this is confirmation that today's the right day, because he was fine just yesterday and now he woke up and he's, you know, barely able to breathe. So we took him in, it was like Sunday morning. And the whole process, it didn't take too long, maybe like an hour, but they give you time. The place we took him to, it was a really nice place. You know, they have like a special room that they put you in, and you can like turn the lights down and stuff like that. And you push the button whenever you're ready for the doctor to come in. But yeah, I mean, we were all there. I held him in my lap. It's a two-step process. So the first step is they sedate him, just to like put him to sleep, meaning like make him go to sleep. And then the second step is the shot that actually like, you know, causes him to stop breathing. So for the first part, I don't know why I thought I was gonna be able to like be fine through the whole process, but it was like, the first step was fine. He was sitting in my lap and they put him to sleep, and he just like instantly knocked out. Like it took maybe 3 seconds for him to just knock out. And then the vet like took him off of my lap, and that was the part that killed me, and I'm thinking about it now. I'm trying not to cry. When she picked him up off my lap, he was just like, he was so limp, like his little head just like, I see now I'm about to start crying, but his little head just fell off to the side and he was knocked out. And then she put him on the table, and then, you know, she gave him the next shot, and it took maybe like 1 or 2 seconds, not very long. And then she was like, yeah, he's gone. And I was like, dang, bro, like my dog's gone. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to cry on this, but it's just sad, because I'm like, man, I love that boy. Like that was my baby for real. But I'm just trying to tell myself it's okay, because, you know, now he's not in pain, he's not suffering. And I would like to think that there's some sort of heaven for dogs or something. I mean, some people would argue that you know, dogs don't go to heaven, but I would like to think that he's in heaven with my grandpa, just, you know, sitting on my grandpa's lap and they're just chilling together, but I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna cut this video. I'm gonna end this now because I'm about to cry some more. So if you do have a dog or any loved one, just love them while they're here. Enjoy them while you have time with them, because you never know when their day is gonna come. And yeah, so I don't know, this is already a 10-minute video, so maybe I'll make this video by itself. We'll see. But yeah, guys, that's all I had to say. Stay great, stay awesome. I don't know what my ending is. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, or blah 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 blah, whatever. Bye.